So let's go ahead and talk coffee. Coffee is not a luxury, it is a necessity. When you think of this, coffee is the world's most consumed drink next to water. Coffee is the largest traded commodity in the world next to oil. You know, in reading this, what amazes me is when looking at OrGano Gold, some of the top income earners in our company don't even drink coffee. But because they have that, business mindset, they understand it just makes good business sense to get connected with something that everyone else does. As you read here, coffee is consumed in every country in the world. 255 million coffee drinkers in North America alone. 500 million cups of coffee consumed per day in North America. Now, people drink 3 to 5 cups daily, some people paying up to $4 per cup. Now, the beautiful piece about this is that we have an opportunity to also offer people a healthier cup of coffee and earn money every single time they drink it. Now, I don't really even talk about the power of what's in our coffee, especially when I'm first giving it to people. It's coffee. I want people to sample the coffee, to taste it, they get back with me, or when I follow up with them, the first thing they say is, Marcus, I'm going to be honest with you, man, that coffee was slamming. That was some good coffee, man. And I can tell them at the very end, guess what? You didn't even taste the health that was in that cup of coffee. And because of the health that's in the cup of coffee also creates the wealth that we're all going to be, I'm telling you, just amazingly blessed with. And so those two things come together with what we're doing with the coffee. Now, it was just yesterday when I remember actually physically walking into a McDonald's. And I said, let me just really look at McDonald's now versus if I were to walk into McDonald's maybe 15 years ago. Have you seen the transformation of McDonald's? If you were to close your eyes and then open them, you would honestly think that you were in a Starbucks or in like a Peaberry Coffee or some coffee shop near you. The bottom line is McCafe has now become a billion-dollar brand. If you've noticed, they have restructured the layout of the McDonald's around the world, have basically ripped out all those hard plastic, bright red and yellow seats, the hamburger guy and the, what's his name, Ronald McDonald. Where are they these days, honestly? Look at it. When you walk into McDonald's next time, they have almost like leather-looking couches. They have low-hanging chandeliers. The lights are dim. It's more of a maroon feel, kind of the neutral colors. And then, of course, in the very back where the kids play, it may be a little bit more loud in colors, but the overall feel is more the coffee concept. Look at this. People walk in there with their laptops now. Why? Because they can, basically work in McDonald's. They've got flat screen TVs all around McDonald's. I was blown away. I went to Burger King. I had no idea that they had actually recently partnered with Seattle's Best. It gets even better. Look at Subway. Past Subway the other day, they actually open at 7 a.m. They're not selling Subway sandwiches. Trust me, that's not what they're trying to sell. They're selling coffee. Everybody wants to tap into the billion-dollar brand of coffee. Now, I'm telling you, what really ends up blowing people away is because of the powerful ingredient that's in our coffee. Again, I don't tell people anything. But once they tell me, Marcus, great cup of coffee, I really like this, then I can tell them, guess what? What we've put in our coffee, you don't even taste, but it actually makes the coffee healthy. You see, ladies and gentlemen, in our coffee is 100% certified organic Ganoderma lucidum. Now, this particular king of herb, as we call it, or the miracle herb, has more than 4,000 years of history, dating all the way back to when it was actually reserved for royalty. Now, if you ever go over to China, which I can tell you I haven't had a chance to do, but my business partner and mentor, Mr. Ron Smith, told me, he said, Marcus, before I made the decision to partner with OrGano Gold, I wanted to go to China to see this for myself, to see how regarded by the Chinese this product really is. And because of its ability to help improve the body's healing capacity and longevity, and we're talking, well over 150 antioxidants and, phytonutrients Ganoderma lucidum is the closest thing to nutritional perfection found in nature. So when talking about the miracle of Ganoderma, Ganoderma lucidum is known around the world to help with the following: providing oxygen to the body as well as more energy and vigor. Natural body detoxification supports quality of sleep. Everybody knows the importance of circulation throughout the body. That is going to be very critical, especially as you begin to age. And then of course we talk about the immune system. And then of course just overall health and longevity. Now for those of you that are really more into the scientific research and studies supporting the Ganoderma lucidum, I strongly encourage you to go over to pubmed.gov. And if you go to pubmed.gov, which is the United States National Library of Medicine, there are literally 875 published documents supporting the Ganoderma lucidum. Now, when you talk about pubmed.gov, you're talking about doctors and scientists who have, dedicated their life to studying that particular field of medicine. And so when you have this type of documentation supporting the Ganoderma, this is what makes it so powerful. Now, OrGano Gold is partnered with one of the largest Ganoderma producers in the world, globally recognized for its patented preparation method in cultivating the world's leading brand of 100% certified organic Ganoderma. So as you can see here, here are all the partnered companies, from an organic standpoint. Also, I am excited to announce that OrGano Gold and its partners celebrated the groundbreaking of their $240 million Gano Herb industrial park, making it the largest in the world, dedicated to maximizing the potential of Ganoderma with an ever-expanding product line. So you talk about a company that wants to make sure that it continues providing the best quality of the king of herb, which is the Ganoderma, in our coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go.